So by now you know how to push your code to the repo. So I'm just going to lower this. And for this video, before we actually get to create our mini project, I just want to show you how to retrieve records from the table, from the database. It won't actually make a lot of sense if we just move on to our project without actually showing you how to retrieve data from your database. So if you notice, we save some data into our database. We save some data right here. We also save some data into our users table, and so we're going to be retrieving the data within the user table. So if you know this, then you can do for the categories table on your own. So let's go over to let's create a route for that, and the route will actually be returning this data. So what we can do right here is we can go over and say create a route that we actually get this. So let's say route get, and this will be users because we want to get the list of all the users. And right here we want to have a user controller if we have a user controller. Okay, we don't have a user controller, but we have a home controller. We can also use the home controller. So this will be home controller, this will be class. Right here we want to use the get users. Yeah, so let's just go over and create this method, and right here let's just say get public function, and this will be get users. So right here we want to get the list of all the users. So we're going to be doing this with Eloquent. It's actually very simple. So we're going to create a variable called users, and right here we want to use the user object. So right here we're just going to call a method called all. So it's actually simple. In when we actually start building Re project, you can see a lot of a lot of method that we can call. We can also use the get method, but for now let's just use the all, and this will get all the user collection from our database. So right here we want to return a view, and right here we want to say return view. I want to say this should be users dot index, and right here we want to pass in the user collection that we just got in. So this will be users, and right here we want to say $ users. So this is all we need to do, and right now we don't have that view. We just have to create that view right now. So let's go over to our resource folder. Right here let's create a new folder and call this users, because right here we're saying we want to return a view called index inside the users folder. So let's create the users folder, and right here let's just say index dot blade dot php. So this is all we need to do. Let's just go ahead and extend our base layout, and this will be layout dot app. Right here let's just give our section, and this will be content. So for now let's just put everything, and let's just see how that looks. So let's go over to localhost / users, and let's see that, and you can see we have an array of users, and we have two objects inside those users. So we can actually loop through this user to actually get a better view. So let's just do a for each loop here. So you can say for each, and mind you, this is Laravel blade template, so you can actually write most of your traditional PHP code right here, such as the loops. You can also write condition statement and the rest inside your blade file. So there's a lot you can do within the blade file, but for now let's just stick with this. As we go move on into the project, we're going to see a lot that we can actually do inside the blade file. So right here, let's just say users as $user, and right here on the paragraph we want to put the user name. So this makes sense to you. Let's refresh. We have those names right here, and these names are actually from database. You can see the name, you can see Alex, and you can see code it me, and right here in front of them I want to put the email. So let's just say $user, and this will be email. So if we should refresh, you can see their email in front of those names. So this is how you can retrieve information. We've looked at how you can save information to the database. We've looked at how you can retrieve information, and when we start the project, we're going to see how you can update, delete information in your database. So I'll see you next video, guys.